Hello. Thank you so much for joining me for a Q&A info session about the holistic lactation training program, the only holistic lactation training program that is available out here. Any other program may speak about locks, may talk to you about technique, but this is the only one that is coming to you from a holistic standpoint, meaning we are bridging not only the lifestyle and the hair care and the science and health of locks, but also the culture and being able to translate all of those things into a business that allows you to serve your clients and also create and cultivate the life that you deserve, which is honestly one of the reasons why I created the program. For those of you that may not be familiar with me, my name is Jocelyn Renee, and online you can think of me as your digital lactician. Years ago, I was a struggling self-taught loctician. I knew that I wanted to do locks, but there was no education about them. There was really no mentorship programs. It was like you kind of had to know somebody that did locks and then like work your way up under somebody to kind of get some knowledge. And so I really had to go to cosmetology school, get into a salon, become like it was a whole very long journey to get to where I am today. And it took a decade, honestly, to get all the knowledge. And I would love nothing more than to cut that learning curve down to be able to offer knowledge to people that are desiring to help support people along their lock journey from a holistic standpoint. Because just having locks, yeah, you can. It's for some, it doesn't need to be that deep. But we also have a epidemic of hair loss. We have products that are not designed for our hair that are causing buildup, that are causing thinning, that are causing weakness. We have techniques that are improperly being used. And I would love nothing more than to be someone that can support a healthy lock journey, like being able to cultivate locks from a healthy, holistic standpoint is my passion, is my mission here. And that is why I created the Holistic Lactation Training Program. So I have been getting a lot of questions, and I would love if you're here, you're likely interested in the training. If you have questions, feel free to post them in the chats or post them in the comment section, and I will answer them. But I wanted to answer some frequently asked questions here on the live. So, with our program, it is a certification program. So what that means is you will take the training, you will enroll in training, and the training consists of 12 modules. And I'm going to show you those modules. I'm going to give you a preview of the program. Through those 12 modules, you're learning about the culture, the science, the parting systems, hair locking techniques, starting methods, the business of hair locking. Like you're learning the entirety of hair locking. Throughout the program, you have quizzes, you have assignments that are supporting and reinforcing the knowledge that you're learning. And at the end, we're not just doling out certificates. Like, so just because you watch some videos, you're not, that is not what this is about. Okay. We are striving to shift the entire industry. So once you've taken the training, we're asking that you also demonstrate with you what you've learned. So you will have a theory assessment, which is just a reinforcement of your quizzes. So as long as you have been paying attention, you're internalizing, taking in the information, theory assessment is no problem. Once you complete your theory assessment, then you will receive a certificate of completion that just says, hey, like I've taken this training and I know what I know. But to be certified, to be listed on our directory of certified locticians, which you can find at certifiedlocticians.com, you will also need to submit practical evidence of your knowledge. So let's take, for example, becoming a certified holistic loctician. You're demonstrating your coils, you're demonstrating your Nubian twists, you're demonstrating your palm rolling, locksmithing techniques. All right. And you're submitting your video evidence to show that you know how to execute those techniques. And we have a whole system for how the submission process works. We walk you through, even if you're not tech savvy, how to do just that. All right. And so once you submit your practical evidence, it's reviewed, then you become one of the Digital Loctician Academy's certified locticians. And we have certified, I want to say we're up to 17 locticians now in 3 countries. So the training can be taken anywhere you are. It is a virtual online training, which means all the education is right at your fingertips. You don't have to fly here. You don't have to take off work. You're able to step through the program at your own pace, which is honestly the beauty of it. However, we do offer 2 formats of the training. So we have a self-paced version where you can completely just enroll in it, take the training. I promise you, everything is laid out there for you, and bite-sized information. So once upon a time when I first started offering the training, like, we were sitting on these calls for 3 hours. Trainings, videos are between like 3, some of them are 10 minutes long. So you can easily watch a lesson, take your notes, come back, watch another lesson, take notes. You can go through your life, even if you have a busy schedule, and still make it through the program with confidence. Okay. Um, or if you're somebody who learns best with accountability, having somebody in your corner rooting for you, helping to guide you through the lessons, helping to support you through the program, we do also offer a hybrid version, which means you are with me for 4 weeks going through the entire program. Now, you have access to it for 6 months, but in 4 week intensive, we're going through the entire program with weekly meetings and check ins to see how it's going. I also, in the hybrid program, give you a entire training kit which has all of the tools and all of the products you will need to be a successful loctician. And trust me, my kits are pretty fancy. And of course you get your training manual. So you have your training manual, have your training kits, and you have all of your supplies if you enroll in the hybrid program. Now, because of the hybrid program being one in which we're doing in community, enrollment is limited, and registration has a deadline. So self-paced, you can enroll anytime. You can get in there, take it, start. You got your 6 months, you can get it done. Being in community, the next spring cohort is starting on April 14th, which means registration is closing on April 7th. So that way we can mail you out your kits. All right. And with that enrollment, well, let me just show you what the program looks like. So if I can share my screen here real quick. So when you enroll, is it right here? Yes. So this will be the first screen that you see. It's like the home page. We have a registration form, so that way we have all your information for when you do become certified. Okay. And then on the left side here, you see all of the modules and everything that you're learning in each of the modules. So Module 1, we can click here and get a little bigger for those because I don't have my glasses. I don't know if you need glasses, but need my glasses. Module 1, we're getting to know locks. So it's giving you the overview, the history, the culture, and going through the terminology, making sure we're all on the same page. If you drill down into Module 1, everything is broken down here. So you can see that each of those lessons, they're not really long. All right. And you also have a quiz at the end, just a short quiz, about 10 to 12 questions to, again, reinforce what you learned. Getting into module 2, which is hair care fundamentals, we are going through cleansing, pre-treatment, shampoos. We're going through strengthening, hair treatments, getting into moisturizing, oils, grooming products. We're getting into protection. And then we have a fun assignment. I'm not going to spoil it for you. All right. Module 3, we get through the hair locking systems, lock sizing, the stages of locks, grooming. And then Module 4, it's all about shampooing, draping, conditioners, herbal treatments, tools, shampooing, how to shampoo locks, because y'all, these 5-10 minute shampoos is not gonna cut it if you want some healthy locks. So break down all of those shampoo techniques that you'll need. We go through parting systems. You learn how to detangle hair. You learn how to shape the hair so that you don't have split ends with locks. We're going through the organic parting system, brick leg, crescent, diamond parting system. And then once we get into module 6 is really where we start to get our hands dirty. Can we say dirty? Where we're going into coils, Nubian twist, the crochet method, and then getting into the grooming of locks, going through clip organization, bundle retwist, clipless maintenance, how to pawn roll, how to locksmith, how to finger wrap, how to set the hair after you're all done. We get into styling and scalp care. My favorite by far is probably the consultation section, because a lot of people are afraid of consultations, don't know how to deliver a consultation, and don't know how to make it effective. We have the system for new client consultations, for returning client consultations, and also how you identify your client profile. Ooh, that's a good one. So my favorite section is probably the business, but I digress. We get into the business, so how to price your services, how to um, identify your ideal client, so that way you didn't just take this training for nothing. You know how to market your service, how to find people, how to, you know how they always talk about six-figure stylists and getting into this industry to create your own schedule. This is how you do it. All right. And then we got um, the last module, module 12, is the salon experience. So it's a full comprehensive program. You also get access to become a retailer with us, Crown Elements. We offer products for you behind the chair, so that way you can retail products that you can trust to your clientele, and you can apply to be a retailer because you are a student in the training program. And of course, if you take self-paced, you have access to booking coaching calls. But if you join the hybrid program, all of those are included. So it is a fully comprehensive program about the health and science of locks. And one of the other big questions that I got about the training was, is it available to people that are, around the world? And absolutely. The training's offered in English. So if you don't speak English, it might be a little challenging. But if you speak English, your clientele has straight hair, curly hair, wavy hair, coily hair. We go through all of the different hair types because we want you to become a loctician that knows hair care for all hair, not just one type of hair, not just your hair, not just when these certain situations are right. No matter what gets thrown at you, you have the knowledge to be able to handle it. And we also have a community of locticians. So you are not alone as you're going through this program. So hopefully this gave you some insight into the program, but I want to challenge you to consider how your life would change with the knowledge and education. You're certified, you know exactly what you're doing, you know who you serve, and your services are priced so that you can create the life that you want. You're not just hustling, you're not taking any and everybody, wondering if you're going to mess up their hair. Imagine what that level of ease would feel like. It feels good, if I do say so myself. So, if you would like that ease, if you would like to become a loctician that knows hair care, really become a loctician of your dreams. So I imagine you want somebody to take care of your hair and know exactly what they're talking about. If that is something you're interested in, you can head over to the site, uh, digitallocticianacademy.com, and you can enroll in either our self-paced program, which gives you access to all of the lessons. You get the training manual. Of course, you can be a retailer with us, and then you have access to the program again for 6 months. Or you can join our hybrid training, which is starting in 2 weeks, April 14th. And you get all of that plus your training manual, toolkit. We have weekly calls. You get 2 complimentary coaching sessions to help you create your own digital product to get you online, making some income while you are also behind the chair. And you get access to our private community. So if you're interested, which you already are because you're here, make sure you head over to digitallocticianacademy.com to enroll. All right. If you have any questions that were not answered, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But I hope, well, not even but, and I hope this was an insightful overview of the program. You saw like what it's like behind the paywall. I know a lot of times people don't. You're like, if I hit submit, what's going to happen? What's going to look like? It's very professional. Very professional, very concise, well organized, and it's designed to truly help support you so that you are gaining knowledge. All right, it's let's take it beyond just watching things on YouTube and just like hoping that you can kind of pick it up and try it. Let's step by step. All right. Um, y'all know I'm on YouTube, so I've been in video production, audio engineering for a while. So all of the trainings are very detailed. The camera is not just all the way back here and I'm talking to you. No, you're right here as if you are in the room with me. All right. That is the experience that is created in the program. So head over to digitallocticianacademy.com to enroll. And I look forward to seeing you in the spring 2023 cohort. All right. Peace.